Welcome. I'm a student at Saucedo, and what you just witnessed is life. There's a way of studying life, and it's called science. Science is an organized way of gathering and analyzing data from the natural world. It is said to be a thing. Well, it's not. It is a process in which living and non-living things interact with, and all interactions in the universe are ruled by the same natural laws. The same laws are applied to whether the thing you're trying to test is tiny or big. Science is to make natural explanations about the natural world. Science also aims to make useful predictions and decipher the patterns of the natural world. Constant change in science. This doesn't mean that we're failing at it. This actually means that we continue to advance in it. Actually, science rarely proves something in absolute terms. You might be asking, how do we get all those explanations about the world? Well, it's easy. In the scientific methodology, there's 5 steps. First, we need to observe. We see something and then we ask questions. That's the first step. In the second step, we need to make an inferences, which is a logical explanation about what we already know, and make a hypothesis. Then, after the hypothesis, we need to make an experiment. We need to prove it. That's the third step. In the fourth step, we need to gather all that data that is coming to us. And the fifth step is to form a conclusion, which tells if our hypothesis was right or wrong. Okay, after we have drawn the conclusion, what we can do is set the conclusion as a theory. A theory in science means a well-tested explanations about a broad range of hypotheses and observations that help the scientists make accurate predictions and make new discoveries. Now, we're talking about life, and we're talking about biology. And then, what is biology? Biology is the study of life. But what is life? What distinguishes living things from non-living matter? Surprisingly, it isn't as simple as you might think to describe something that is alive. Some characteristics of living things can be: first of all living things are based on a genetic code called DNA. Then, living things grow and develop. You didn't think that parakeet got that size when he was born. Then, living things are made of cells. And that is for all of them. Organisms detect and respond to stimuli from their environment. A stimulus is a signal to which an organism responds. Then, living things obtain and use material for energy. What do you think those parakeets are doing? They're eating those seeds of the palm tree to feed and to get energy from them. They do this by a combination of reactions through which an organism builds up or breaks down materials, and it's called metabolism. Living things have 2 kinds of reproduction. How do you think those many parakeets got up there? Parakeets reproduce by a matter of sexual reproductions, which involves 2 parent cells unite to form the first cell of a new organism. Another kind of sexual reproduction is asexual reproduction, which means a single organism produces offspring identical to itself. While performing biological investigations, scientists need to replicate one another's work. For this, they use a common system of measurements. Most scientists use the metric system.